Hello English learners, welcome back to another English with Michael YouTube video. I've got a good one lined up today all about word stress. So we're going to be talking about the stress and which really just means emphasis in different words in English. And to give you an example of what I mean, I'm going to pronounce a word incorrectly. I am going to eat an avocado. Wait, what is that? What is that? Oh, okay. I mean an avocado. Avocado. So in this word, we have avocado. 4 sounds. The car has the stress. Avocado. Avocado. If we stress the final syllable, do, it's avocado. Avocado. It doesn't make any sense. So it's really important to get the stress right in English in order to be understood. However, as I often do before a video, I want to give a disclaimer, some advice. So my best advice for learning stress in English is, not to worry too much. Chill out, take it easy. So I kind of adopt this in my language learning as well. I think the best way to learn is really just to listen to kind of the rhythm and the music of the language. So every language has a sound, a rhythm, and it's kind of nice if you can adjust your ears to picking up on that sound. So rather than worrying too much about all of the rules, I recommend just paying attention to the sound and trying to repeat that sound as closely as you can. So when you hear some new English phrases or words, try to repeat it in the same way as you heard it. You could even try recording yourself and comparing your voice recording to the original sound of the native speaker and see if it sounds similar or if there's some room for improvement. But basically, don't worry too much about the rules because there are many of them, too many to really learn. But having said that, we're going to go over some common rules today that might help you because there are some things we can notice. I'm not going to get too specific, just some general patterns that might help you. An important word to learn before we get into it is the word syllable. The word syllable means like a sound. So, for example, Michael, my name, my-cool. So that's 2 syllables. The word syllable, syllable, 3 syllables. So that's what I'm going to be talking about in this video today. I should also note that there are differences in the stress between American and British English. And if you want to hear more about this, go back to a video I made a couple weeks before this one, where I did an American versus British pronunciation guide with the help of Anne. So go check that one out. But one really common pattern in English is for nouns and adjectives. When you have a 2-syllable noun or adjective, we often stress the first syllable. For example, present. Present. We don't say present, we say present. Another example, produce. I need to buy some produce. Table. Table. I feel happy. Not happy. Happy. The final one, which is true, always true, I am hungry. Hungry. See if you can think of some more examples. There are probably hundreds or thousands, but think of some more and let me know what other nouns or adjectives do we stress the first syllable on. It is important to know this because verbs are very different. So verbs that are 2 syllables, it's the opposite. We often stress the final syllable, the second one. So some verbs and some nouns are the same, like present. As a verb, we say to present. To present. We never say to present. We say to present. Another noun and verb together, produce would become produce. I need to produce some more items for my produce. Here's 2 more for you. Import. Import. And the final one, if you're talking to someone, you can converse. Converse. So we don't say converse, we say converse. So notice the vowel of the O and con will change to a weak form, converse. So we don't pronounce it as an O in this case. The next one, where there's quite a clear pattern, are again back to nouns. These are nouns ending in tion. So this could be tion or sion. This is a common suffix to end a noun. Usually in these kind of words, the stress is on the syllable directly before the suffix. For example, television, television. I'm kind of emphasizing it a bit more to show you an example, but television. We don't say television, but we say television, television. So if you want to sound more natural, put the stress on the one before the suffix here. I'll list some more examples now as well. Intermission, intermission. Globalisation, globalisation. So again, there are so many examples, but put in the comments other ones you can think of. And maybe if you can find any exceptions, let me know. Because as with anything in English, there's always exceptions to the rule. Okay, the next one, nouns again, but this time we're doing compound nouns. So a compound noun is just a noun that uses two words together. Two words together. One example of this would be bunk bed. Bunk bed. That's when you have two beds on top of each other. And in a compound noun, we usually, or almost always, stress the first word. The first word. Bunk bed. Bunk bed. We don't say bunk bed, we say bunk bed. Bedroom. Bedroom. Sat nav. Sat nav. This is the satellite navigation in your car. We don't say sat nav, say sat nav. So it kind of emphasizes the first one a little bit more. Sometimes it's quite subtle. It's not so easy to hear. Water tank. Water tank. So again, even though it's two syllables, that first word is stressed. Water tank. Water tank. Haircut. I need a haircut. Haircut. And the last one, motorbike. Motorbike. So notice we start stressed, emphasized, and it kind of goes down a little bit, less stressed at the end. The final one, which I think is important but a little bit harder to remember, are nouns ending in y, but usually cy, ty, phy, or gy. And this is a bit harder to remember because we stress the syllable that is third from the end. So not the final one, not the one before, but the one before that. It's a bit confusing, but I think many people get this wrong, so I thought I would add it to the end of this video. For example, we have the word photo, but we don't say photography, we say photography, photography. So the O, the to, is emphasized, photography. Yeah, that's very important. I'll give you some more examples. Democracy, democracy. So we have the stress and then two more syllables. Democracy. Uncertainty, uncertainty. Geography, geography. I want to learn about geography. So there we go. There are some useful, hopefully, and important rules about English word stress. Again, just to review what I said at the beginning, don't worry too much. If you don't memorize them, it's not the end of the world. You will pick this up naturally as you get used to the sound. It's kind of like if you imagine singing a song, you can sing a song perfectly without learning the keys and the pitch of the music. You don't have to learn the music notes to sing a song. You can just listen and you can copy. And I think that's the easiest way and the most stress-free way. But if you prefer to learn a bit of grammar and maybe these rules help you, we all learn in different ways, then so be it. I hope it helps. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any feedback, leave it below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.